All right, we are going to install the K7 4-link HD upgrade kit for the MDRD01 desert truck. And what this kit does is it reinforces these two, these two triangle link pivot points, as well as these two lower trailing arm pivot points. And then it also adds a set of limit straps to limit how far down this axle droops out, which can help keep the whole vehicle much more composed when it's flying through the air. It's actually quite shocking how much better it flies and stays composed if you limit the rear travel just a little bit. And so to start, just take that off, take the cab off and the tail section off. I'll kind of pull all these parts out. QR code for the build guide, but you're already here. Okay, so let's kind of go over some of these pieces. You've got your two limit straps. These are flexible straps. You've got your rear axle brace, which also picks up your limit straps. And you've got your upper mount for the limit strap connection. And then you've got your two forward trailing arm link pin. And that kind of goes in there, and another one goes in there. And so that reinforces these. Got two of those. And then you've got these two deals, which are, they effectively go into the bottom here and here, and then they kind of sit right on top of these link pins and reinforce it. So kind of just like that. So first, the reason there are two snap dots is because we need to put a snap dot here and a snap dot here. So let's do that first. And you might have extra snap dots from the original kit, but we include them. So once again, that's an extra snap dot here and an extra snap dot here. Just for reference, that's at the rear of the cab. Then what we can do is these will just snap on just like that. We can set that aside for now. Okay, so let's start with the rear axle gusset. And these two little kind of slots, they go forward. And as you can see, the gusset passes through, but it passes through. There's these little ridges, and so those are going to go, if you can see that, but oriented that way. And then for this part, you kind of give it a little pull, and also a little push. It can be kind of difficult to seat. But it will go in there, just like that. And do that for the other one as well. Again, the little ridges face that direction. A little pull and a push at the same time, just like that. Here, I'll flip this over. Let's take these link pins off. So we removed the rear trailing arm pivots. This go like that. We're just gonna put those on. I'm going to snap this, all 3 holes of the axle. Just like so. Now let's do the forward trailing arm pivots. Remove these link pins, and then take these, just like that. Snaps in just like that. Same thing on this side. And so what that does is it strengthens. Basically, it spreads the load from that 1 link pin across 3 holes instead of just 1. Reconnect our ball end links. Now we can put our cab back on. You'll kind of see when the cab is in place, these new pieces essentially help hold down the link pins for the triangle stiffener, because those have a tendency to like to come out, especially if you hit sideways like that, because all the sideways control load is going through this triangle link, and so reinforcing those forward link pins is a good idea. Now, this piece, what we need to do is actually move these. That just kind of snaps just like that. And these go back in. Just like so. Now these get threaded. It's kind of like a belt. They go It should be easier to do this with them off. It does take a little bit of doing. Do that for the other side. Just kind of pinch it kind of close to the end. Just kind of wiggle it in there. And I like to kind of set it up like this, and then you just kind of adjust it until you get the axle kind of even. So let's snap this back down, pretty close. So hold it up. And you don't want, like if you're pulling down on the axle and one side is tight but the other is a little bit loose, then just kind of adjust them until they both, they both stay tight and the axle is even this way. That's pretty good. And then this you can play with, so you can, shorten it up depending on the obstacle course that you're running, or lengthen them and just kind of see essentially what makes it run the best. And then once you have a setting that you like, these can be folded back over pushed into the other slot to kind of tidy it up. Again, it can be easier to take this off, and then pull that flat, and then snap it back on. And there it is. So you've got your limit straps, you've got your reinforced lower trailing arm link pin brace, you've got your forward trailing arm link pin brace, and this one already has the front end gusset kit added to it as well. So now this is an MDRD-01 with all of the secret facility heavy duty upgrades to it. And there you have it.